is Liana Cito. I'm the principal of Alice Fong Yu School in San Francisco, the nation's first Chinese immersion public school. I think it's really important for the students of today and the leaders of tomorrow to really understand the impact of climate changes so that they can better be prepared to make decisions that will affect all of us.
So, how many different plastic items do you use in a day?
My name is Lisa Ernst. I teach 6th grade science, social studies, and English, and I integrate STEAM into my lessons. There is a section in 6th grade called the Human Impact, and that has been one of my key motivations to integrate the science, the art, the STEAM, as well as the history of what we've been doing to this world and space in that respect. This garden was started by one of our former parents, Arden Buckner, and she had this dream of building a garden here. This garden is actually run by all the K through 5s. Each class has their own garden, and they actually produce it, we cook it, we eat it. So it's a very unique situation, and the kids love it.
Well, we have garden lessons, and we learn all about the food that we're growing there, how to use that food, how to grow plants, what the environment is like. Just really useful stuff for having knowledge about climate change.
You know, this garden came about because of a lot of hard work. We did write some grants for the Alice Fong Yu School Garden. We have done it in phases because economically it's very difficult. We have a garden teacher. Not every school has a garden teacher anymore because there's no funding. So in order to have a garden teacher now at most of the public schools here, you have a lovely garden, but they have no one to take care of it. Many of our kids are not able to go outside. It's not safe. They don't have a space to grow things. And to have this environment, it's also for social emotional learning, not only science, it is for building relationships. So hopefully people will start thinking about funding. It is essential. This week we're going to be at the Climate Change Summit, and the theme this year for the Climate Change Summit is around careers. And careers are very essential to this movement. I mean, as an educator, I'm hoping I'm changing the next generation to be a little bit more observant and more participants into climate change. And look at a career that they never thought about, like recycling. Recycling is very important. Nonprofits are very important to climate change research.
No matter what you want to be and what you want to do in the future, you could be a mechanic, you could be an artist, you could be a dancer, a singer, a programmer, you could be a small business owner. Your passion intersects very deeply with climate and how we move forward sustainably. And no matter what future you choose for yourself, as long as you're thinking about that intersection of how can we intersect that work with climate and sustainability, we can move in a positive direction.
My shirt, it's just like representing Mother Earth, and then how things like coal plants really affect us, and how more coal plants equals more natural disasters and fires and tsunamis and stuff. But then if we take away these things, we can have less of all of that. And it really just shows how much these things are affecting the earth.
Then we have our CO2 blanket, and each time we remove like a coal plant or a refinery, we take off a CO2 from the blanket. So it's just representative of our earth and how it's constantly changing with regards to climate change.
And it's really important to integrate it into all areas of the education. It's not just a science topic, it's really a topic for all areas so that they can understand the social impact. We want to make sure that our environment is healthy and safe so that our next generation can enjoy what we had. Without that, we'll be endangered.
You know, as an educator, I think that the integration of climate change should be an everyday occurrence. Whether you're in your house, on the road, driving somewhere, working for a company that maybe, oh, I don't know, should we really focus on we're separating the waste? Those are things that we take for granted. We assume everyone's doing, but they're not. And so with that, we want the next generation, as well as the companies around here in San Francisco, to really step back and look at the kids, because the kids know what's going on. They are our future, but it shouldn't take another generation for someone to tell somebody that, you know, you should recycle.